Hi, my name is Jasmine and I work at the Playford Library. In this video I am going to plant and show you how to plant some seedlings which are really great to plant at the end of autumn and the beginning of winter. So we're going to have some beetroot seeds, some carrots, some radishes and other things, and I'm going to plant them for you and show you how to get your winter garden ready. So different seeds and different vegetables and things that you are planting need different preparations. So for the beetroot seeds, I have actually had to have them sitting in some water overnight just to get them nice and moist and ready to go for the planting. Some seeds can go straight into the garden, so you can see my lovely big pot here. So I'm going to plant some seeds straight into here. Some seeds need a little bit of TLC before they get into the garden. So some are going to be planted into this egg cup. So this is a special little seedling pot that you can get from different garden centres. But as I said, you can get some egg cartons or some really thick cardboard and plant your seeds into these straight away. For my soil, I have bought and got the best potting mix that I can buy. So I'd really recommend that you can get the best potting mix that you can afford. You can get special seedling potting mix or veggie and herb potting mix. So if you can afford that and see that at the shops, I'd recommend that as well. So off we get started. So the first thing I'm going to plant is the beetroot seeds. So they're ready to go, as I said, nice and moist. They each need to be at least 1 centimetre deep. So I would say with your 1 centimetre, that's about a nail's length, a fingernail's length. So that's why I've taken off my gloves. I'm going to really wash my hands thoroughly afterwards because, you know, gardening is very dirty. I'm going to put, can you still see this on the side here? I'm going to put my finger down. I'm going to make some holes. There we go. So 1 centimetre deep, and I'm just going to refer to my little book here to see how far apart they need to be. They need to be heaps further apart than that. Cover that over. So they need to be at least 7 centimetres apart. Let's have a look. There we go. Then I'd say right in the middle here. How many do I have? About 4. There we go. Okay, beautiful. So you just plonk the seeds in. And then we're just going to brush them over with the soil and move on to our next little seed. Okay, so one thing that you need to remember when planting vegetables especially is that certain vegetables like to be planted with different other vegetables. So that's called companion planting because, like say, carrots and radishes like to be grown together. They actually grow better and produce better vegetables when they're together, when they're compared to when they're apart or when they're with other different plants or vegetables. So we have some carrots and radishes here, so I'm going to plant them today. Also, one thing to remember is make sure that you're planting within the season that your seeds are ready to be planted in. All of these vegetables will be ready and ripe at the end of winter or in the middle of winter. So it's really the best time to do this now. It's not well suited for them to be planted in spring or in summer because that's when their season has finished and you're not going to get a lot of results. So when planting seeds, like with the beetroot seeds, you would get in your seedling packets, or when you go to the shops you would buy them as individual seeds. But for some seeds, like my carrot seeds here, you might get some special paper that you can just dig to them at the level that you need and plant them straight into the soil. So I'm going to do that now. I think carrots need the same type of depth as beetroot. I'm just going to confirm that. Oh, actually a little bit deeper, so about 2 to 5 centimeters deep. So I'm going to do that with my fingers here. I'm going to go down to this side here because we're going to plant the carrots and the radishes on this side. So we're going to go right down. You can use some gardening tools to do this, but if you're doing this with kids, it's a lot of fun to use your hands and gloves and things like that. So plonk it down here, and remember to space them as well. So there you go, and then cover them up with soil. Make sure that that's all nice and level. Also remember to remember where you've planted all of the different fruits and vegetables that you're planting as well. Well, then you're going to have some pleasant surprises when they're ready to go. If you'd like, you can make your own seedling signs, or you can buy them from different shops and they tell you where different plants in your garden are. And they also make your plants and garden area really nice because you have lovely signs. The last thing that I'm going to plant are some radishes. So the radishes also come in this lovely seedling paper here. And as I said before, we're going to plant them next to the carrots. So if you remember what I did just then, I planted the carrots around here. So we're going to put the radishes in this corner here so they don't overcome the garden. So they are dug about 5 centimeters deep as well. So really going to dig deeply here. See, and try not to make too much mess. Really dig and put them in here, nice and flat, and cover them over once again. Now, one thing to note is that different vegetables require full sun or shady areas. So remember that when you are planting directly into your garden, or if you have a pot like I have here, putting this and having a gauge of where it's going to be throughout the day, and if it's going to have a full sun or a little bit shady. I'm quite lucky with all of these seeds that they do like full sun throughout the day, and we're going to put it in a nice sunny spot. But the last thing that we need to do is have a really good water. So remember that when you're doing any gardening or putting in any seeds or repotting anything, that anything that you do needs to be finished with a really good water, because plants and seedlings need that to grow and to overcome the shock of what you've just done to them. I'd really recommend, if you're really bored at home, giving gardening a go. If you are an adult or a parent or a grandparent especially, spending this time with children is a great idea. Even if you don't go through like I did, companion planting or understanding the depth of the soil and the types of soil and all that kind of thing. If you just get, especially little children, understanding where the veggies come from and seeing the results of what's growing and how it's growing and how it tastes when we actually do take it out of the soil, that is a really good learning opportunity for them. So happy gardening. We'll see you next time.